Hi, this is Lisa Loves to Crochet and Knit. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this darling little Valentine's heart garland, and you can make it with googly eyes like this. I have a heart video that shows you how to make this exact heart with the googly eyes, and today I'm going to show you how to make them a garland. And so you can either have eyes or without. It's your choice. And then you're going to need some red, some purple, and some pink for the colors of the hearts and the garland string. And then you're going to need some googly eyes if you want to have googly-eyed garland. And you're going to need a crochet hook, and I'm using a size J, and a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to do the heart first, and this is how I'm going to refresh your memory for the heart. First, you're going to start with a magic loop, and then you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to do a treble crochet in that same magic loop, and then it's hard to see behind there. So I have my magic loop and my chain 3 and my first treble crochet, and then I'm going to grab the googly eyes, and I'm going to do a treble crochet in the magic loop and around the googly eyes loop. So I'm going to put a total of 9, and that includes the chain 3 space, treble crochets around the googly eyes and the magic loop. So I'm just going to continue to make my treble crochets in the magic loop until I have a total of 9. And remember, I count that chain 3 as 1. So when I get my 9, I'll come back. Okay, so I've completed my 9 treble crochets. So you're going to chain 2 after I have my 9 total treble crochets, and then I chain 2, and then I put 7 more treble crochets into the other side of the heart. See if you can see this better. So I'm going to continue with my 7 on this side, and I'll see you when I get back. Okay, so I have my 7 treble crochets on this side, and I'm going to make 1 more treble crochet, but I'm not going to put it on this side of the googly eyes. I'm just going to put it behind on the magic loop and not through the treble crochet, or not through the magic or the googly eyes. And now I'm going to chain 3, and I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning, just around the magic loop. And there's my chain 1. Now you're welcome to keep them this cute little ones, or you can continue and make it a little bit bigger like these. So I'm going to continue. So I've chained 1 after I've slip stitched to the beginning, and I'm just going to put 1/2 double crochet in that first stitch, that first chain 1. And then in the next chain behind here, I'm going to put 2/2 double crochets in that. And the next one, I'm going to put 3/2 double crochets. And the next one, I'm going to put 1/2 double crochet. And then I'm going to put 1/2 double crochet in the next. Oops. And I'm going to put 1/2 double crochet until I get to the point of the, And then I'm to the chain 2 space, and I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in that chain space. And then I'm going to put chain 1, and then the next chain space I'm going to put 2 half double crochets. This one's always a little bit tighter to get into. And then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in that same space. And then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in each of those chains, working back up to the top. And then so I know which ones I've done, so I have to have 1 half double crochet in this next one. And then in this next stitch I'm going to put 3 half double crochets in it, and the next one I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in it. So I'm just going to continue. There's my 3. In the next chain I'm going to put 2 half double crochets. And then the last one I'm going to put 1 half double crochet. And then I'm going to slip stitch to that very beginning chain. Chain 1. And then I'm going to cut my working yarn. And I'm going to weave in my ends, pull up that, make that a knot. And there's my little heart. And let me weave in my ends. Okay, so I have 2 of the pink hearts with googly eyes, and then for time's sakes, I've done 2 red hearts and 2 purple hearts for the garland. And I thought it'd be fun to incorporate 2 little googly eyes hearts into the garland. Now you're welcome to do it with all googly eyes or with none. It's whatever you choose. So I'm going to attach them with red. So I'm going to use the red yarn. So here's my red. And how I start my garland chain is I do a slip knot, and I use a smaller hook. I use an H or an I. You could still use the J. And so what I do is I end up chaining 12, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there's my 12, and I'm going to loop it to the first stitch, and I'm just going to make a slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain 20. Whoops. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's my 20 chains. And so there I'm going to push it to the one side, and I'm going to start with the pink one. And I'm going to start in the middle of that chain 3 space that I have 3 half double crochets in. And I'm just going to insert my hook into that, and I am going to make a slip stitch, trying to pull it to the back here. So the chain is coming out from this side of your crochet hook, and I do a slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to attach it to the top middle one over here with a slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's my 20 change, and I keep it straight by leaving the heart on the table, and I leave it to the right side coming out that way, and I'm going to grab a purple heart, and I'm going to insert my hook into that top of that middle of those 3 half double crochets, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch. And then I'm just going to repeat that same pattern I did before. I'm going to chain 7, and then I'm going to attach it to the middle one on this side. So I have my 7 chains, and now I'm going to slip stitch it to the top middle one again, and then I'm going to chain 20, and I'm just going to keep going with this pattern. So let me chain my 20 and I'll come back. So now I have my 20 chains, and now I'm going to grab another heart, and I'm just going to repeat that process again. I'm going to slip stitch to the top center of that 3 half double crochets I put in that heart. There's my slip stitch. I'm going to chain 7. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'm going to go to the top center over here with a slip stitch again, and then I'm going to chain 20. When I come back, I'll show you my 20. So I've got my 20 chains, and now I have back to another googly-eyed heart, and I'm going to go in the center of that top one with a slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain my 7, and then slip stitch to the top part of that one, and then chain 20, and then repeat all the way for the other one. So let me complete those and I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so I've made it to my last heart, and I've already slip stitched into the top ones where I needed to, and then I'm going to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now that I have my 20, I have my length for the garland, and now I need to add my loop. So I'm just going to grab a stitch marker, and I'm going to put it into that loop, that chain that I just completed the 20, and now I'm going to chain 10 more. I'm sorry, did I say 10 more? I mean 12 more. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then so where the stitch marker is, I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning. And then I'm going to chain 1. And then I'm going to cut my working yarn, leaving a little bit of a tail. And then I pull up that loop. I can take that stitch marker out. And then I'm just going to weave in my ends, and I'll come back and show you the finished garland. Okay, so there you have your garland with the loop on the end. You can see that. Maybe it's better if I just lay it on the table. But there's the googly eyes, and you could have them all be googly eyes, or just a couple, or none. It's your choice. And this is what it looks like when you don't have any googly eyes. They're just a simple little heart. And so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.